But it makes perfect sense, man. I'm glad you asked.
I know. Now that you're getting better, just simply because, and thank you first and foremost for sharing that exclusive with us. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be envious.
Yeah.
But no, you know, with all due respect, it's just a lot of people really did ask for this, especially when I was doing my homework and yo, when is he gonna release another one? When is he gonna release another one? And I did see the gap, 2 years. You know, I was just like, I couldn't give them an answer, so I waited till I interviewed him. 3 years, 3.5. And, I mean, it's crazy what you're going through, yet you're still fighting to get up there. I mean, like you said, you're just now starting to get better. Can we, just for the fans' sake, do you have a set time in your mind when you might be able to release another one? Or
Yeah, I think, what are we in? Mid 2013. I think sometime in 2014, I'll have a new album. I don't know when exactly, but because I'll be releasing this Breezewood project, which I have my hands all over in terms of production, and we've been sitting in here often recording. So this has been a priority, since. And we had a lot of obstacles too, man. There's always something that goes wrong with the computer or something like that in the studio, or this or that happens, or life took over, because all this happened in between the Breezewood stuff too. So they had to hit, they had to pause while I went through this as well. Sickle's record that was actually in the process while I was going through this, and we took a pause there, and then at times then I would get back here and we would still finish the record even though I was feeling like shit, but we would do it. So when the Breezewood record is out, there's another project that I'm working on, and then the Kemo project will be coming along. So I think in 2014, I think there'll probably be something new by then.
I know you mentioned you, outside of you being an artist and having your hands involved with a bunch of different projects, what's your role with the David Lynch Foundation? We did read up on that as you had elaborated a little bit earlier. We just didn't concrete. What's the role between you and the David Lynch Foundation?
Well, so the David Lynch Foundation is, of course, created and started by the director David Lynch. And what they've started to do, the foundation, what it is it's raising funds to teach, I guess you could say to teach like the way they call it is an at-risk population, folks that have been through some things, either like some ex-con, ex-military, troubled teens. They work with the Children of the Night Foundation. Anybody that's kind of struggling through some trials and tribulations, like a lot of people do, what they're doing is they're raising funds to teach a meditation technique to all those people. They can use it basically, and all it is it's a transcendental meditation technique. It's been proven to help folks just kind of cope and relax and just feel all around better. You know what I mean? And I can say, for me, it came at a time where they were introduced to my music through a publisher of mine, my publisher way back in years ago, actually maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and they had hit me up to be part of the project. They liked my music. I was probably the small guy on the totem pole because they were hitting up a lot of bigger artists, and I liked what they were doing, and they asked me to donate a song, and basically we donated a song, and all the proceeds go towards the foundation. Either all the proceeds or the majority of the proceeds are going towards that. I hit them with a remix to a song called Breathe, which is off my second album, Not So Rich and Famous. But I did a remix of that song called Breathe, and I shot it to them, and they dug it, and it became, what they wanted to put it out or whatever. So that's the way, we did it. We put that out. The thing what was interesting is that was a big part of my recovery, because when I was kind of just getting back, when I had finished my treatments, which was only 7 weeks long, but I finished my treatments, they offered my wife and I the opportunity to learn the technique, the meditation technique. So they invited us over to the center, and we participated and we learned that. And to be quite honest, man, to me, I feel like it was a pretty a significant part of my recovery. It helped me to really kind of crystallize things on the direction, on things I wanted to do, on getting better, and just focusing on just maintaining overall health and just doing the right things for me, and having gone what I've gone through to get better. So because I did the hands-on approach and I used it for myself, I really back it. I feel like it's a really good cause. And the Breathe song, which you can find, it's called Breathe, the DLF remix. You can find that on iTunes, and you can just boom, download it, and the proceeds go to the foundation. And then the foundation has done a whole lot of things to try to support that project. Like I was playing for you guys earlier, the songs and whatnot. We do like a 1 hour radio show, and different ways to kind of help promote their entire cause. It's a pretty big thing, man. It's bigger than any foundation or any kind of organized fundraising thing that I've done. I'm pretty proud to be part of it because I think it's a good cause, and there's some good company on there. I know Over Motley's part of it. I know that Moby's part of it. I know MC Light's on there doing something with it. They recently got, I think, KemoThe's like involved now, and so it's kind of grown, man. I've seen Russell Simmons, tied to it somehow, and so all I know is it's a pretty good cause. I'm glad to be part of it. The song's pretty good. Maybe if you guys want to take it with you, spin it on your show or whatever, it's kind of cool. So unique. And then also Tetsuya Nakamura on the harmonica. My boy Tex played the harmonica on it, and so it's really nice. It's a nice remix.
Another thing that you're involved in, I think there's an awareness show created on the 17th of August, the GMO Free Los Angeles. I don't know if you're directly involved with it. I want to ask you how that came up to you.
Which one is
The
it?
GMO Free Los Angeles. What would has to do with my Southside?
Coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on my Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
I looked through everything.
yeah, so it's something that I came across, an event that's taking place that I think is bringing awareness to the general public about what's in our foods. It's something that my family and I are trying to be as conscious as possible about, just eating healthier and just what we're feeding our kids and what I'm consuming, because even the fact that I got cancer at one point, or all the cancer patients the millions of cancer patients that you hear about these days, and especially the youth, because I remember coming up when I was a kid, and even when I was just about in my teens, I don't remember so many kids coming down with cancer. It wasn't existent as it is today, and a lot of that, most of it, I think, has to do with the environment of what we, our environment and what people consume in general is what we're putting in our bodies, and a lot of what we're putting in our bodies is very unnatural, and it's got a bunch of shit in it that's not really, it doesn't belong, and that's when like we all have that cancer cell, and we keep consuming a bunch of shit we're not supposed to, it's going to emerge and surface, and I think that's pretty much why we're having all the increase of the illnesses and people get sick as we do. So that event, I'm like a novice at it. Like I'm learning as I go, and I'm growing at it, and just trying to make sure that I do my part and feed my kids as best that I can. And so these things right here to bring awareness and participate and learn about them, I wanted to share that. So you see that on my Facebook page because it's something that I would more likely